Fans and Pioneers. Today I'm going to be updating you on the cabin and our move and our journey that we're about to undertake. So let's get started. Okay, this is just a very tiny bit of the fabric that I have that I'll be packing up, but I got these bins to put in a lot of my fabric, and I've done an enormous amount of packing. This is my sewing slash embroidery slash craft sort of room, and I am in the midst of packing it, so y'all just forgive the mess. And this embroidery machine right here is for sale if y'all know anybody that's interested in really it's a semi-commercial machine. It's got a low stitch count on it, and you can just private message me if you want information on it. It's a Baby Lock Enterprise, and if you Google it, you'll be able to see what kind of pricing's out there. I'm going to be selling this obviously at a discount, but it comes with a lot of hoops and extension tables and stuff like that, because I'm going to be downsizing the embroidery side of my business, and I'm going to get a smaller machine for when I'm working out at our new homestead. So this is just a big heavy machine, and it's probably overkill for what my business demands. So anyway, I wanted to update y'all on all of the stuff that's going on at the cabin. So let me go sit down at my computer desk, and I'll give you guys the update on what's going on. Okay, I wanted to update everybody on the cabin. Thanks Kieran and Renee for asking about, hey, give us an update on the cabin. I'm sorry, I've just been so busy packing. I haven't really had a time to think. We've had so much go on that we're still under contract with the 40 acres and the Cedar Cabin in Northeast Arkansas. We've had some glitches along the way. I'm going to collaborate all of those things and probably make a video. Maybe it'll help somebody when they're looking for property or things to ask for. I myself am not a real estate agent, but I have a tremendous amount of experience in the real estate world. I've worked for commercial, multifamily, industrial, and residential real estate companies. So I have a pretty heavy, substantial background and knowledge of the laws and what happens during a real estate negotiation and everything to do with contracts. So I've been able to really, have a lot of knowledge as it comes to learning about, I was heavily involved. Obviously, this is a home that I bought here, and so I already had some experience, but 20 years had passed, or I've lived here almost 15 years, and so it's been a while, so you're constantly having to update yourself on, rules, regulations, laws, what's involved. But now we're dealing with an out-of-state property, so I don't have a lot of knowledge on Arkansas real estate laws. And we're running into a few, what I would call as snags. They're really not anything huge or substantial. I guess buying a rural property in an unmarketable area is very differently than buying a property in a highly marketed area. And I'm going to put that together in another video, so I want to kind of share what's happened with us in detail, but I just wanted to let y'all know that we are still under contract. Our close date has, as of today, at this moment, has not changed until it's still January the 3rd. We are closing on this house within the next couple weeks, and we're moving. We're actually moving into a tiny home as a temporary quarters for the next 5 months until we can get to Arkansas, because we have some repair work that's going to have to be done on the cabin before I will move in. So the toilets have to be replaced, and a bathtub at least one bathtub has to be replaced. This was a hunter's retreat, and I'm not a pretentious girl, but I am really finicky about just living in any kind of filthy quarters. And I know that this property in the last 15 or 16 years has not been loved on. So I really want to do that before, I show up and try to be a homemaker in it. So we're going to do some work. we've got a roof to replace, and we have not decided if we're going to do the work ourselves or if we're going to hire somebody to do it. I think this property is insured, so we're probably going to need to do a professional because obviously it has to be coded to make sure that the insurance will continue to cover it. And we're going to go with a metal roof. We're not going to do the shingled roof it has currently. So we'd like a 50-year roof life instead of a 20, 25, really a 15-year roof life. And so there's no painting that needs to go on. We need to restain the cabin in the outbuildings. And there needs to be a little bit of landscaping, but all that stuff can be done once we move in. What I'm mainly concerned about is, you know, the water working properly, the hot water heater working properly. And we need to get a dog fence, or what I guess most people refer to as a dog run, but we're going to do like a dog yard, really. We're going to go pick out some fencing, and I don't know if it's vinyl or chain link. I don't know. I'm going to decide what type of fence would look most cabin-like. I want to stay true to what this thing was really built like, and I don't really want to put a lot of modern stuff with a really homestead building. So we're gonna decide on doing that. My husband doesn't want to build the whole fence himself. He's a disabled veteran, so we don't want to kill him before he can even get in and enjoy the place. So that's going to be going on. But I wanted to let you all know that we're still under contract. We're still moving in that direction, and everything is still moving along. I am just exhausted from trying to figure out what we're eating for dinner to packing and, you know, doing a lot of other things. So I hope you guys will hang in there with us. We are, you know, we're moving along, and I'll be updating you guys as soon as we can. I'll do some footage of us. It's probably in the next week and a half. My son and daughter are going to be here, and they're going to be helping us move into the tiny house. It's 700 square foot, y'all. 700 square foot. I'm moving from 2,000 square feet to 700 square foot temporarily. And I don't want to spend a lot of money on putting a lot of stuff in storage. So I'm really having to shrink everything down and think really hardly. What am I going to use? What will I need to use? All of those things. It's, as anybody knows, if you've moved or made a big, you know, final move, it is mentally and physically exhausting. So anyway, please, if you think about it, give us a prayer. Lift us up to the Lord. We really need that. We want everything to go well, and we're looking forward to. I'm looking really forward to getting us out there and getting a greenhouse started next spring, and we're going to be moving out there right at the first part of spring, so it's going to be, you know, planting time, and it's just going to be, I think, a lot of fun. And once we get past the initial setup and get in some sort of routine. So thank you all for watching, and I'll look for you next time in the next video. Everybody have a blessed day.